Hey everybody, let's see if y'all can hear me. Am I coming in good? Hey guys, everybody. Tech Talk Tuesday, I think we're gonna be number 65 today. Yep, I'm outside doing a live remote. Pretty interesting. Hey Nick. Man, that's cool over there, England. How's it going over there? Hey, Bruno. Yeah, I guess England is probably about midnight, huh? Hey, Tom. Thank you guys for checking in. What time is it? Tom, Bruno. I know Nick doesn't know. He's in England. Well, what time is it in Georgia? Hey, Sam. Somebody tell me the time right now. I just want to make sure I do this right. I'm trying anyway. Number 65, Theodore. Hey, Nat. 5:59. Thank you for tuning in, Brad. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm driving to Nashville. Hey, Chloe. Cole. Chris. Ron. Yeah, I've been driving today. Drove to Nashville. I almost got there. I am pulled over on the side of the road so I can talk to you guys at 6 p.m. Hey, Tom, Charlie, thank you for the time. I am at this medical center here. Let's see what that says on it. TriStar Stone Crest. That's where I am. I pulled over so that I could do a good job with the timing at 6 for Tech Talk Tuesday, and I've got somebody coming in here to see me now. They came to look. I just wanted to let y'all know that we're going to do a little technical talk here today, and I'll tell you guys a little bit about what we're working on. I wanted to tell you that we are moving to Nashville, Tennessee. I got a lot of things I want to do there. Most of them will be not as much on working on motorcycles, but at Star Racing, where I've been working for 41 years, I wanted to tell you guys that it's been a wonderful experience, but we're going to change some things up. I'm still going to be Star Racing. I know we went through some different names like Star Power and Star Racing and Star Distributing and Star Performance Parts, and we went through all kind of stuff. We couldn't really decide what we wanted to be. But one thing we always did was we always wanted to be into high performance, high performance motorcycle engines, Harleys, whatever it is. And man, I see there's some hikers out here. There's a lot of land out here for there to be not much of anything. I found a good parking lot to hang out in, and I've already had 2 visitors way back up in here trying to figure out why this old man's standing up in this parking lot holding his phone up in the sky. But at Star Racing in Americus, Georgia, we are going to sell some equipment, we're going to sell the building, and we're going to move to Nashville. So I am in Nashville this week, finding us actually closing on a new house and looking at land to put a little shop in. And when I say a little shop, I'm talking about for my stuff. I've got a couple hot rod Harleys and a hot rod car, and I still want to, Star Cycle, that's a good one. Hey, Jim Bob. But I wanted you guys to know that we've been focused on building these new parts and getting these new parts done for the Milwaukee 8s. And that is just the beginning of what we're going to do. We're not going to stop that. We're going to keep working on how to make better valves and pistons and springs, camshafts. I've really focused. After 41 years of racing, we've learned a lot about how to make cams work in every kind of engine. And it's really cool to get in on the ground floor, so to speak, with the Milwaukee 8 deal. So the cams that we have for sale are very high end. They're not the same as the intake and exhaust are not the same. There's a different intake lobe from the exhaust lobe because in the cylinder heads in the Milwaukee 8 it has really great intake flow and it doesn't have great exhaust flow. So you have to build a cam to suit that. And many of our competitors made just cams that are kind of the same on the intake and exhaust. And it took a long time of studying and practicing and learning and testing to find out what really needs to be done there. So I'd like to share that with you guys as the sun rises. Oops, it's going down. Sunset here in Nashville. But We have a boring bar. We have a Sun and Hone. We have a Rottler boring bar. We have big lathe, big mill, Bridgeport, and then we have a bunch of different tools and stuff that we're going to sell some of that stuff. We also have a SERDI machine that me and Ron are trying to work out to still stay on top of the cylinder head stuff. Even though he's going to live in America, so we're still going to offer some great opportunities for cylinder head development, especially for the Milwaukee 8s. I'm going to be very selective, you guys. I'm not going to take every job that comes along because my, let's see, what do you call it? My overhead is the smallest it's ever been since I've ever known you or probably been alive, because my overhead has been as big as you could imagine. Not GE or General Motors big, but it's been big. It was big for me. Had a lot of payroll, big payroll, had a lot of bills to pay, and the racing costs a lot of money. So we're cutting it back to where we're going to have a low overhead, and we're going to do selective work. And I wanted to tell you guys that there's some people I'm talking to that are interested in the shop equipment. There's some guys interested in the shop in Americas. There's a 10,000 square foot building right there on Crisp Drive that is going to be great. It has a car lift in it, and we have an engine dyno, DTS, Superflow bought those guys, and they made a really nice dyno. We use it in Pro Stock. And then, of course, I'm going to sell the DynoJet dyno. And up here in Tennessee, I have a lot of great contacts up here in the Nashville area where I will be able to continue to do work that I want to do as it's, fun for me, because I'm not going to have to make payroll. I don't have to make payroll checks for the first time in about 2 weeks. Anyway, when I finish here, I'm going back to Americas, finish up a few jobs we have there. You guys know who you are. We're going to finish our commitments and our promises there, and I'm going to try and put the equipment and the tooling in the right hands so that the Star Racing history can continue to move. And I want to know, I'd love to hear what you guys think of it. I know some of you guys that are wanting us to do engine work for you are going to be disappointed. I know that, but think about this. Many people can put the engines together. Many people can. And also many people can tune. Many people have dynos and know how to tune. But what we offer, the development and the design of the camshafts, the valves, the springs, the retainers, the pistons, the getting that package together that makes a lot of horsepower and is very reliable for you to go fast and go far and outrun your buddies. That's going to be my focus now. And also, believe this or not, I want to go fishing sometime. I want to go hunting sometime. And I want to go ride a Harley in the mountains every now and then. And my daughter, Julie Bennett, lives in Nashville, so we'll be closer to her. And Nana and Grandpa, Jackie's mom and dad, are coming with us, and the dog and the cat. So it's going to be a new adventure for us after being in business in Americas for 41 years. But if you guys are not too far behind, I'd like to do a couple questions and answers if we can. I'm going to sit down here on the curb. That's old country boy for sit down. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to sit down right here on this curb, and I'm going to try and hold the phone steady. Thomas Goss, my brother, I support you 100%. I know Star Racing will provide quality parts. And yep, you're exactly right. Hey, Jack, thank you guys for pitching in and telling me about it. And, you guys know that I've been saved by the Lord here in the last 3 years, and it's really changed my life. And I'd like to take the story of all this racing and all this experience and all the knowledge and all these gifts that were given to me, Jackie and I, and spread it out a little bit. So that's why I really, yes, you can come go fishing with me. That's why I really like this idea of living over here in Nashville, so that I can do some of the bucket list items that I've never had. I've not been to an IndyCar race, or having one, y'all, in Nashville, downtown, this year, 2021. They're going to race Indy cars. Like what's her name? Courtney Force's husband. It's going to race downtown Nashville. Also, they're having a NASCAR race in Nashville this year. So I'm excited about it. I haven't been able to do those things because I've been racing, full-time racing for so many years. I think I spent 30 years of my life chasing the NHRA. And I'm going to do something a little bit different. But look, I still want to be available. I still want to be able to share and pass on the knowledge. And also I want to give the glory to the good Lord for giving me this honor and this opportunity and these opportunities to share. Thank y'all so much for watching. Did anybody come up with a good question before I have to get off the air? I got to go to Julie's house before it gets dark, because like when I'm old, I don't drive good at night like I used to. But try and shoot me one, and let's see if we can get a question in here before I have to roll. Yes, have fun. Thank you. I'm going to. Go live your life, George. Thank y'all. Hey, you know, it's great. I thought a lot of people were going to be bitter because we didn't get to do what we were hoping we'd do. Yeah, George will find me. Lee, thank you, Lee. Hey, Jack, who do I think will win the finals this weekend? Oh, my gosh. I don't know. What a coin toss that is, that pro stock thing, man. You never know. It's like they've proved this year, NHRA Pro Stock, that I will continue engine development, because that's my love, that's my passion, that's the gift the good Lord gave me, and I'm going to try and do my best to chase that. But back to the NHRA Pro Stock thing, I just watch from on TV, and I watch online like you guys do. But what's really cool is if you qualify in that doggone thing, you can win. All you got to do is be there. You know, the fast ones make mistakes. Sometimes they break. Sometimes just something goes wrong. So it's anybody's game if you can stay there and, you know, keep the race in your lane. If you're anybody, they don't ask me for advice much anymore, but back in the day, I would tell them, you can't outrun the guy in the other lane or the girl in the other lane if you don't do a good job in your lane. So stay in your lane. I know that's so popular now, but in pro stock motorcycle drag racing, you got to stay in your lane. The work is all in front of you. The work is in between your lines. It's between the center line and the guardrail, and guard wall, and you better be going dead straight, shifting on time. But leave on time, shift on time, and go straight. And the other person, man or woman, maybe they'll make a mistake, and maybe you can turn the wind light on. Man, we've seen unlikely people go to the finals. We've seen unlikely people win. And when I say unlikely, I'm not talking about because they're not fast. I'm talking about you wouldn't expect it. I mean, look how long it's been since Eddie has won one till just this past week. And Angel, she won one this year. And then Ryan Ayler and Chris Bostic made it to the finals. I think it's fun to watch that now. Hey, but thank y'all so much. Yes, we're still going to be doing some cylinder heads. We're still going to be coming up with some cool stuff, boring and honing. I've got some great contacts to help me get the end results that we had before. And I will, look, Tech Talk Tuesday is a blessing for me. I love sharing with you guys. I'm sorry this wasn't as technical as you wanted it to be, but I'm on the side of the road, literally trying to find my way to Julie's house. And I've got business to do here between now and the weekend, and then get back to work so that we can finish the work that we've got promised out at Star Racing. But thank y'all so much for the decades of the love and the support and the following and being my clients and my friends. I love y'all. Thank you so much. And stay tuned, because I will be back, and I plan on doing this every Tuesday. Number 65 is in the books, folks. I'm in Tennessee, going back to Georgia, but I will be in Tennessee. The next Tech Talk Tuesday will be in Georgia, and then the next one after that, it may still be in Georgia. But I'm going to do some really good stuff to share, because I've been blessed. Thank y'all so much. God bless y'all.